Okay, well, I wanted to read this. This is on YouTube, and their reliance on this automatic intelligence. Okay, and this is in reference to one of my videos that they took down. I put in for the appeal, and literally within 2 seconds it came back, appeal rejected. So it was not looked at by humans. It was, again, artificial intelligence that took down the video and then made an automatic appeal rejection. So I want to read to you what came out. And it says, YouTube says it's bringing back human moderators who were put offline during the pandemic after the company's AI filters failed to match their accuracy. Okay, well, I don't see that they've brought people back because, like I said, in my case, it was an automatic takedown, artificial intelligence. In 2 seconds when I put the appeal in, it came back, appeal rejected. So let's look at the rest of this. Back in March, YouTube said it would rely more on machine learning systems to flag and remove content that violated its policies on things like hate speech and misinformation. But YouTube told Financial Times this week that the greater use of AI moderation had led to a significant increase in video removals and incorrect takedowns. Around 11 million videos were removed from YouTube between April and June, says Financial Times, or about double the usual rate. Around 320,000 of these takedowns were appealed, and half the appealed videos were reinstated. Now, may I repeat again, I asked for an appeal, and in 2 seconds it came back, appeal denied. So it was not looked at by humans. This was, again, an automatic generated thing that said, no, we're not going to look at it. Okay. Again, the Financial Times said that that's roughly double the usual figure, a sign that the AI systems were overzealous in their attempts to spot harmful content. We were going to err on the side of making sure that our users were protected. Yes, that's what they said. As YouTube Chief Product Officer Neil Mohan told the Financial Times, one of the decisions we made at the beginning of the pandemic when it came to machines who couldn't be as precise as humans, we were going to err on the side of making sure that our users were protected. What about those of us that are making content? What about our protection? Because we're the ones that are making money for YouTube. Okay? So even though that might have resulted in a slightly higher number of videos coming down, this admission of failure is notable. Okay? Well, like I said, I've had them flag content before that says, this is not usable for, you can't monetize it. I peeled it, they look at it, and every single one of those was put back up. This was an automatic takedown. I asked them, please look at it. And like I said, I had 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds after I put the appeal in, it came back, appeal rejected, denied. Okay? So no, they are not having people actually look at the video to determine, because if they looked at the video, they would see that it was quite fine. Now, I found out what they took it down for. They said it was hate speech and that I was inciting violence. Okay, inciting violence. They looked at the title. They saw Pizzagate in there, and immediately I'm inciting violence. When it was exactly the opposite of it. Okay? So this artificial intelligence that YouTube is using is totally bogus because they just, there is no human interaction in it. I tried to get a hold of YouTube. You get to the thing where you do the chat, you know, where they're helping with you, and there is no help. Okay? They say, well, yeah, well, we'll put this out there, and what's your email? No, I was never contacted. Okay? So again, totally bogus, a total lie. And again, I don't appreciate content being taken down and then having no recourse whatsoever. So you are, you know, judged guilty without having any kind of a fair trial or looking at something. Okay? Whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty? This is guilty, and you cannot prove yourself innocent because they refuse to look at it. Okay? Now, the owner of YouTube is a gentleman in India, a guy from India. Okay? And he doesn't care about honestly having them look at this content. Okay. Now I could see it if it was something that was somebody that was stirring up trouble that was always doing that. But when you've had somebody that's been online as long as I have, and I've never ever had something taken down, they flagged, looked at it, and it was quite fine. For them to refuse to actually look at something, I take umbrage at that. Okay? So I'm going to leave this here. Love and light. See you online.